Hey guys, welcome to the Botpress WhatsApp human handoff tutorial for HitlChat. We're going to show you how to hand a conversation directly from your Botpress chatbot to a human within the HitlChat inbox. And if required, that human, once they're done chatting with the customer, they could always hand that conversation back to the Botpress bot if they want to. So first things first, you're going to register a new HitlChat account. You're going to log into that account, and you're going to be presented with these three options as soon as you log in. So you're going to select Botpress. Next, you'll notice that there are three options with how we can actually connect WhatsApp to HitlChat. So we recommend going with the WhatsApp Business API Facebook login option. This is pretty much going to allow you to connect your WhatsApp number using OAuth. It's the fastest and most reliable way. There is also a manual configuration option. This is for users that have already in the past manually created a Meta app. And for this, you would need to already have your WhatsApp business ID, your phone number ID, your access token, etc. This is far more complex to set up. So if you have not done this in the past, we recommend rather just going with the Facebook login option. Now, very important. If you already have a Botpress chatbot that is connected to WhatsApp right now, and that bot is actually responding on WhatsApp, if I go Explore Hub and go to the WhatsApp integration, if you set up or connected your chatbot to WhatsApp using the OAuth option, in other words, this option here, which once again will take you through a Facebook login, it's very important that you disconnect Botpress from your Meta business account. Otherwise, you will not be able to connect your Meta number to HitlChat using this OAuth option. So the way that you do that is you go to this URL here, business.facebook.com/latest/settings. You can ignore the rest of the URL. Just type in exactly what I've highlighted there into your browser, and you'll be presented with this page. You're going to click on Partners. You should see Botpress in the list. You're going to click Botpress, and these three dots over here will allow you to remove from business portfolio. This is extremely important. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to successfully connect from HitlChat. Okay, so let's assume that that's already been done. Second thing you need to do is you can actually go and uninstall the WhatsApp integration in Botpress because it's not going to be needed anymore. WhatsApp message sending and receiving is going to be all managed via HitlChat. Okay, so you can actually go and uninstall this. Now that it's uninstalled, I'll go close. Guys, if you came across HitlChat for the first time while browsing the Botpress hub, you will probably have come across this integration. You do not need to install this integration any longer because we can control the human handoff keywords within HitlChat itself, which I'll explain a bit later on. So if you already have this installed and we're trying to configure it, you can also uninstall this. It's not required. And let's go back to our configuration. So this is basically telling you that if you have a brand new number that you need to register with Meta, it cannot be registered to the WhatsApp mobile app. It cannot be registered to the WhatsApp Business mobile app, and it cannot be registered to an existing BSP, like Botpress, for example. So what a lot of people need to do is they need to go out and buy a SIM card with a fresh number that has never been connected to WhatsApp ever. Okay? So this is important if you're planning on registering a brand new number. If you've already registered your number, in other words, you've already got an existing and working chatbot in Botpress, you will have already registered a number. Okay, so that wouldn't apply to you. Right, so I'm going to click OK, ready to continue. Now, I've already set up a test Meta business profile. So I'm just going to use that for this demo, which is this one here. Okay, whereas if you're registering a brand new number, you would select Create Business Portfolio. And you would just follow the steps. It's very easy. You would get to a step whereby it asks you to enter your number and register that number. If you've already got an existing chatbot, a WhatsApp chatbot in Botpress, you would also be able to see an option here, and you could just select that option and follow the exact steps that I'm about to follow now. So I'm going to just select one of my test portfolios. Once again, select a test WhatsApp account, click Next. Now, this is where you would typically register a brand new number. So you would select the country code, you would input the number, and it would actually send you a one-time PIN, and the number would register that way. However, because we've already registered a number, and you might have already as well, I'm just going to select one of my test numbers here from the list, click Next, and confirm. Done. Very important. If you want to use HitlChat to send bulk WhatsApp campaigns, in other words, send meta template messages, you must add a payment method here. This is not enforced by HitlChat, it's enforced by Meta themselves. So if you try and send a bulk messaging campaign from HitlChat and it's not working, it's probably because you need to add a payment method here. Okay. Anyway, so let's go finish. Right, so when you see this green tick, it's a good sign. It means that everything is going well so far. So I'm going to click Next. And this is where we configure our Botpress credentials. So we need a Botpress personal access token. So I'm going to go back to our bot. I'm going to click on the top left and go back to dashboard. I'm going to click on the profile on the top right-hand corner and go Account Settings, Access Tokens, Generate New Token. I'll say HitlChat Demo Token and Generate Token. That name's already used. I'll just say HitlChat Demo Token 2, Generate Token. Okay, I'm going to copy this. I don't mind if you see this token because I'm going to delete it after this video. So you're going to copy that. You're going to go back to HitlChat and you're going to paste it in there. Now we need the Botpress messaging API URL. So we're going to go back to Botpress and we're going to go back to our bot workflow where we were earlier. Okay, so once you're back here, you're going to go Explore Hub and you're going to search for messaging. And you're going to click Messaging API, and you're going to install this. Okay, I already had this installed, so just imagine that it was not installed, and you would install this. You're then going to click this generated webhook URL and copy it, and go back to HitlChat, and we're going to paste that in there. Then you're going to take this HitlChat webhook URL that was generated for us, and you're going to copy that, go back to the bot, and you're going to paste it in there. Save. We can close, and you're going to publish the bot. Right, we're all ready to save our credentials. You can leave bot active on by default and hit save. This is actually going to now communicate with your Botpress bot to make sure that your credentials are correct. Okay, if it navigates directly to your home page after saving, it means it was all successful. We can see that our number is connected, the connection type is embedded sign-up, the channel is WhatsApp, and the bot is Botpress. Now, quick demonstration on how to hand a conversation from the bot to a human. So first thing you want to do is you want to go to My Account, Automations, and under the Human Handoff tab, you'll see here you're actually able to enter keywords that will trigger a human handoff. So I just put here transfer to human. This could be anything. It could be chat to human. You could put a bunch of things here and just have it all comma separated. But let's have just transfer to human for now. You're going to save that. And the reason why I've put transfer to human here is because in my bot, if you look at my menu card, I've got 3 options, and then the 4th option is transfer to human. So as long as this text matches this text, it'll trigger a human handoff. It's as simple as that. So let's go and see if this works. I'm going to go into my inbox. I've already got a bunch of test conversations already. So let me send a message. Okay, so that we can see my messages just come through. And it's given me 4 options. Now, obviously, I'm observing the conversation between the customer and the bot, right? So now the customer selects transfer to human. Watch what happens. They've selected transfer to human. The conversation immediately changes to human requested status and starts flashing, so that me as the agent know that I need to jump into that conversation and start having a conversation. Hi there, how are you? How can I help? And automatically, if the customer responds, the bot will not respond. Once I'm done dealing with the customer, if I really want, I can assign the conversation back to the bot. And when the customer reaches out in a week's time saying, hey there, the bot will continue to respond as usual.